Denise, Skyze, Sakatse, Harit Soetsin. My name is Alissa Assu. I'm from the Wet'suwet'en First Nations as well as the Nisga'a Nation. I currently live, play, and work in the Weewakai, Weewakam, and the Kwiwa territory, also known as Campbell River on Vancouver Island. I am the founder and owner of West Coast Wildflowers. We are the largest curated Indigenous boutique in British Columbia. My store is really about supporting local, shopping local, and accessibility at the heart of what we do in community work. I really believe that all Indigenous people, both with disabilities and visible disabilities, Indigenous artists and makers, deserve to be in competitive retail spaces.
Being the manager of an accessible workplace means that anybody can work here no matter what you're dealing with. Wildflowers is a very warm and welcoming place. It's just so inspiring to see there's a lot going on and yet still we all act like family.
As an Indigenous business, our core values are really important to us. Between West Coast and Ravensong and Bear, we kind of have these overlapping values of community, connection, culture, family. When I think disabilities, whether physical and visible, I also consider movement, customers in wheelchairs, and making sure I pick spaces that kind of accommodate everyone. And so making accommodations for the staff, that we have fatigue mat, that we're adjusting lighting where appropriate. We have a quiet space for the staff to go. We have some staff, we have PTSD. We've curated a space for them to go and take a phone call and still get paid.
I was actually working at Staples and Ali came in to buy office supplies and I was asking about her business. And so she gave me her business card.
And I said, if you ever go to university and you come back and you want a different job, reach out to me. Funny enough, she kept my card for 2 years and she reached out to me. Unfortunately, she came back to town because she tore her ACL and she's going through some rehab right now. And she currently works at West Coast Wildflowers and Ravensong Soap and Candle.
Even in my interview that I had, they were very we can work around you. Ali really looks out for you and just makes sure that whatever she can do for you, she'll help you.
During my pregnancy, unfortunately, I experienced significant hearing loss in my right ear. So when I speak to people, I really focus on their faces, their lips. I also have a kidney transplant. It's not something that people often talk about as an invisible disability, but you're often tired more. There's subsequent things that can happen, such as ongoing blood transfusions to make sure that I'm functioning well and alive. You could never look at me and know that I was sick when I had 5% renal function. Extreme fatigue is very much a thing.
I just like that she treats everyone like family. And so we understand when she can't be in the store, or we tell her if she's been working too many days or something, she needs to take a step back just to focus on herself.
Really is suspending my ego and letting my team take on a more leadership role and asking for help.
I think with her kidney donation, I think that was definitely a life-changing thing. A lot of people helped her out, and so she wants to do that for others and kind of pay it forward. I think that's what she's incorporating in her businesses now too, is just making sure that she meets everybody's needs.
Mentorship pieces are really important to us. Some things that we have implemented that has been active for a lot of our Indigenous staff is making sure we have an elder in residence available, so that some of our younger Indigenous staff have access to her number, to Zoom, to email, to reach her while they are at West Coast Wildflowers, as well as while they're at university. They have full access. My husband and I are currently undergoing a really meaningful opportunity in our life. We are doing a 2-year mentorship pathway with a Haida elder named Valerie Lamirandi. She was the founder and CEO of Ravensong Soap and Candle. We focus on our storytelling, with every cent telling a story and making sure that we are keeping our culture, our history alive and well.
She's very chill and calm and not uptight. I think that's one reason why I chose to work here. I wanted to be in an environment where I could be myself. I wake up in the morning and I'm happy to be here.
We're all at our different journeys. There's a lot of PTSD, there's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of very heavy things across and within and that continue to live in our communities. think of physical, invisible disabilities as you would as making sure your team is culturally represented. We're still going to make mistakes, but at least we are having these dialogue and these conversations and these considerations, and I think that's where other business owners can start, is not setting the bar so high that you can't take bite-sized pieces and make this manageable for you or your team or your business.